friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I'm Erin, and for today's video we are going to be doing another Universal Yums unboxing. Now yes, I know this one is a little bit late. We had a little bit of a snafu with shipping of this box. If you watched my Where Have I Been, I think that's what I titled the video. If I didn't, I'm just dumb. But anyway, my last video that said where I've been, I talked about how this got lost in the mail. So Universal Yums usually ships out the boxes around the 12th through the 14th. They shipped it out. I got the notification they shipped it out. I watched the tracking. It said it was delivered on Friday, which I think was the 15th or something. Anyway, it said it was delivered. It was never delivered here. I don't know who got my box. I hope they enjoyed it, but you're a thief. Either that or the post office has it sitting in their office. I don't know. Anyway, it got lost. Reached out to Universal Yums. They have an email that you can send an email to if your box doesn't get to you. They were really helpful. So they just reshipped the box for me, and I actually did get it. The only thing that kind of stinks with that is they recommend you send it to a different address because you can only have it reshipped once, which is all fine and good. I understand that, but I don't really have a different address handy that I could have this shipped to. I work from home, so it's not like I can have it shipped to an office. So that was my only qualm with that, but they did send me a new box, so that was nice of them. Otherwise, I was just gonna kind of chalk it up as a loss. But speaking of Universal Yums, if you don't know what it is a subscription service that sends you snacks from around the world every month. And they go to a different country every month, typically. Sometimes they do a combination, like around the holidays, but typically it's just one country. I get the middle tier, which is the Yum Yum box, and that is $25 a month with shipping, so it's not too terrible. You get a decent amount of snacks, and I've enjoyed it so far, so I keep it going. No, this is not sponsored. I pay for this with my own money, and I enjoy it. So last month we went to Israel, and after reading the clue, I think my mom had guessed Thailand. I can't remember what I guessed initially. I think I did say Korea, but I wasn't sure. But anyway, I got kind of miffed when I didn't get my box, so I cheated a little to see where the box was coming from, and it's coming from Korea. So it says here on the box, a place with Gangnam Style. So I guess we're channeling our inner Psy for this. But anyway, since these are lengthy videos, enough of me blabbering, I'll open up the box and show you what's inside. So I guess I have to specify since there is a North and South Korea, but this says that it is from South Korea. Whoa, that's so cool. I'll get to that in a second. Has a little box. It has a little card in here, which is pretty cool, and it says, "Hi Erin, we're so sorry your Yums didn't reach you. We've added some extras to this box to make up for it. Enjoy." That's awesome. They really didn't have to do that. It wasn't their fault it didn't get here. I'm pretty sure it's the crappy guy who delivers packages in my neighborhood that didn't get it here. But that's pretty cool. So here's what the inside of the box looks like. And then let's jump into it. So we have the return of the Yum bag. We didn't have one of those last week. So I'll do what I usually do and start out with this first. It looks like there's some pretty tasty stuff in here this month. Okay, so Harvest Yum bag. Oh, they threw in some extras of what was in the Yum bag. At least that's one of the extras they had. I'll open it up just to be sure. Yeah. So first up is Jeju Tangerine Jelly. This is what the packaging looks like. So this says tangerine flavored gummy. This is no ordinary tangerine. The bright, tangy orange hails from the South Korean island of Jeju. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. Famous for its warm weather, gorgeous greenery, and vibrant blue waters. Unfortunately, we can't bring you directly to this paradise, but we can bring you a taste of it with the world-renowned Jeju Tangerine, locally called Gamgyeol. Here's how you spell that. What makes it so special? The tangerines are grown in rich volcanic soil, making them sweeter and tarter than any other orange in South Korea. They're so prized that many families order the fruit straight from Jeju Island, not wanting to miss a bite of the winter crop each year. Recently, the South Korean government even sent over 200 tons of tangerines to North Korea as a gesture of peace. Luckily, you don't have to book a flight or hold office in the Korean government in order to try this one-of-a-kind tangerine. Bite into the super soft jelly and you'll get all the vibrant, sweet and sour flavors of the real Jeju tangerine. What are you waiting for? So I guess I'm kind of saying that right. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. Looks like a gummy. So it looks kind of slimy on camera, but it's not. It's just kind of sticky and has a sugar coating. So let's see what this tastes like. That is really, really good. It kind of has the texture and consistency of those orange things that you can buy, the orange candies like that Brock's makes. But it tastes so much better. It actually tastes like legit fruit instead of eating straight up sugar. So it was good. I really liked that. I give that 2 thumbs up. Let's see what this other candy is. Oh no. It's a rice candy. I don't really typically care for these kind of candies, or at least I didn't in the last box we had that had the rice candy in it. But this is Mamos rice candy. It's rice flavored hard candy. I don't know how I feel about that. This is what the packaging looks like. And this says rice candy. Why not? After spending a long hot summer growing rice in paddy fields, South Korean farmers are eager to use their crops in a variety of foods, no matter how unusual. When the rice is harvested in September, everyone celebrates with a 3-day public holiday called Chuseok. Here's that spelling. Families incorporate fresh rice into nearly every part of the traditional holiday feast. Bean-stuffed rice cakes called sangpyeon. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of spelling of words here, so just be on the lookout for them. Fried balls of rice flour called hangwa, and even an alcoholic drink known as sindoju, whose name literally translates to new rice liquor. So with the lightly sweet rice candy featuring actual grains of Southern Korean rice, you're getting a delicious taste of everything that makes the Chuseok tradition so special. It's a reminder of the hard work that farmers put into growing the rice and the extraordinary creativity of the cooks in the kitchen. I don't know that I'm gonna like this, but I try everything, so. It definitely just looks like a regular candy and has a little flake of rice in it, which I don't know that you'll be able to see. This bright thing that looks like a reflection, that's actually a chunk of rice. So let's see what this tastes like. I'm skeptical. Okay, so that tripped me out a little bit. It does taste like rice, like a rice cake. Obviously, it's hard candy consistency, but it also has like a buttery flavor to it, so it almost tastes like popcorn, but popcorn's made of corn and not rice. I don't know. It wasn't like I'm not gonna running out the door to get it. It really tripped me out. Not my favorite thing, obviously you could see from my face, but it wasn't horrible, if that makes any sense. But let's jump into the stuff that's in the box. So the first thing that's here that we're gonna get that's like the full size is Taechyo Baki snack, which is sweet and spicy wheat snack, which looks intriguing to me. I haven't really delved into the spicy world until recently, but now I'm enjoying things that are spicy, so I hope these are pretty good. Here's what the packaging looks like. Obviously everything is in Korean and it has this little dude here, so he's kind of a cool mask. Let's hear what they have to say about it. Freeze! You've been caught red-handed in the best way possible. The red snack in your hand comes from the famously bright red South Korean dish Taeokbokki, which means stir-fried rice cakes. It might not sound appetizing based on that name, but during the Joseon dynasty, 1392 to 1897, this dish was so special it was called Gongjeon whatever, however you say this, which translates to palace, however you say this. and only served to royals. While the noodle-like rice cakes were brown and plainly flavored back then, these were very bland royals, the dish eventually made its way to the masses. By the time it became widespread in the 1950s, a chili pepper paste called gochujang, there you go, had been added to spice up the boring rice cakes both in color and in flavor. Since then, it's sold like hot rice cakes. Haha, very funny. Before you try the snackified version of the dish, remember two things. First, the initial sweetness is deceptive. These crunchy yums have got some serious kick. Second, make sure to savor them because the only thing worse than red hands are empty ones. I'm pretty excited about these. So let's give them a go. It looks like they're gonna look like noodles, which is a little weird, but I guess rice noodles, right? They don't really smell like much. And they do look like noodles. So here's what they look like. Like I said, they look like a noodle. And they feel a little bit sticky. Let's give it a go. Those aren't bad. I actually kind of like them. They say they have a kick, but they're really not that spicy. You definitely taste the sweetness more than the spice. But, I mean, maybe I just got a dud for one, but I don't know. They taste good to me. I give it a thumbs up. They're not that bad. Okay, so up next are green tea choco pies, which is intriguing to me as well. Here's what the wrapper looks like. Okay, so they're chocolate-coated green tea cake with marshmallow filling. The amazingness of a choco pie can't be contained, literally. This famous chocolate-covered marshmallow-filled cake managed to traverse one of the most dangerous borders in the world, the one between South and North Korea. Since the 1970s, the choco pie has been beloved by North and South Koreans alike. At one point, they were even given to North Korean factory laborers as work bonuses instead of cash. I'd be kind of pissed about that, but it's North Korea we're talking about. Over time, however, a choco pie black market formed in North Korea, and when the country's leaders caught wind, they banned the treat out of fear it would become a symbol of capitalism. So South Korean activists took a chocolatey stand. Hundreds of them came together to send balloons carrying 10,000 choco pies over the border to their hungry North Korean neighbors. We'll never know what became of those pies, but we can at least get a taste of what the hubbub is all about. This green tea version has all the chocolate and marshmallow goodness that the cake became famous for, with a fun matcha twist. So let's see what this is about. I'm going to take off a chunk of this. Alright, so it looks like a moon pie would look like, which essentially that's what this is. It's definitely very green. Very marshmallowy. Smells good. Here's what it looks like. That was good. I mean, it says it's green tea flavored, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really taste green tea-ness to it. It tastes like a moon pie to me. So it was good. Up next is Pepero. So here's what this looks like. Looks like little biscotti sticks. Or what are they called? Pocky sticks? Kind of looks like that. So they are chocolate and almond coated biscuit sticks. So kind of like Pocky. At 11:11, many people stopped to make a quick wish, but in South Korea the number signifies something a little different. Pepero Day. Every November 11th, South Korea celebrates the holiday by giving loved ones these crunchy chocolate-coated sticks. How did this quirky tradition start? Some people point to a 1983 news story about two girls at a South Korean middle school who exchanged Pepero in hopes that the slim-looking snack would make them become tall and thin. Others think that the holiday was born because a stick of Pepero resembles the number 1, hence 1111. And some think it's a combination of the two. Whatever the origins, Pepero Day has exploded in South Korea. It's so popular that the holiday accounts for over 50% of the annual sales of Pepero. Go ahead and share the almond-coated biscuit sticks with your own loved ones, or gobble them up all to yourself. Whatever you choose, the next time 11/11 rolls around, you'll definitely be wishing for more. So they come in a cute little bag in here. So they look like lumpy Pocky. This is what they look like. Good. That gets 2 thumbs up for me. That's really good. I don't think you can go wrong with chocolate covered biscuits. Good stuff. The next thing I'm really intrigued about, because the packaging is cute and I like sweet and sour stuff. So it's sweet and sour chewy strawberry candy. And it says sour strawberry flavored chews. There's nothing controversial about a strawberry, right? Guess again. During the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, an athlete on Japan's female curling team was photographed eating one. When she described the strawberry as surprisingly delicious at a press conference, she reignited a decades-old debate between Japan and South Korea. Japanese officials claim the strawberries were rightfully theirs, as they brought the first strawberries to South Korea. But South Koreans claim they've worked hard to create a new blend of the Japanese varieties, one that's both super delicious and entirely their own. Either way, South Korea now rivals Japan in the strawberry market. And if this incident is any indication, the competition is fierce. Maybe even fiercer than the Olympics. Want to know what else is fierce? The sweet and sour flavor of the candy in your hand. It's juicy, chewy, and hopefully not too controversial. These are so cute. So here's what it looks like in its little wrapper. The wrapper is so cute. And then it looks kind of like a strawberry starburst. Okay, so up next is something that I don't know how to say again. Chamsol Sangua. Which apparently these are soy sauce flavored rice crackers. That's what the wrapper looks like. Okay, so it says you're about to get a taste of South Korea's rich history. And when we say rich, we mean it. Back in 1500 BC, rice was used as a currency in South Korea. But don't think pennies, think $100 bills. Rice was considered such a luxury food that it was too valuable for the common people to eat, even the farmers that grew it. For centuries, you could determine a person's social status just by looking at how much rice they had stowed away. Knowing this, we can't help but think that if these savory rice crackers were around back then, they'd be worth some serious cash. Rice is much more affordable today, so you unfortunately can't buy a Porsche with these crackers. However, they will bring you a different kind of richness, a rich flavor. Every crispy bite bursts with addictive soy saucy scrumptiousness. We actually think it's a good thing that these crackers aren't worth a ton of money because we'd feel bad about eating $1 bazillion a minute. They smell like soy sauce. That's crazy. Well, I guess it's not crazy. It's a soy sauce cracker. But here's what it looks like. I like salty stuff, so maybe this will be good. That's a weird consistency. And a weird texture. And a weird taste. Not my favorite. Not terrible. They taste more oniony than soy saucy to me. Which is weird because I don't think there's onions in it. But anyway, moving right along. This looks good. So these are Cosmos Choco Corn, which are chocolate corn puffs. Look how cute this packaging is. So cute. The back is cute too, you have to see. Look at these. They look like a little Powerpuff Girl. Chocolate and coconut flavored corn puffs. This sounds like it's gonna be good. No matter how much you love chocolate or don't, we guarantee that you've never tasted it quite like this. This light, airy puff is infused with chocolate and coconut inside and out, resulting in a totally unique product unlike any other chocolate on Earth. As a country, South Korea has only been making chocolate for 60 years. And rather than taking inspiration from other countries, they've made the practice entirely their own. Chocolate was first introduced during the Korean War when American soldiers passed out their rations of Hershey's chocolate to the Korean children. From that small taste, an entire industry was born in South Korea. After the war, chocolate companies began popping up across the country, but they headed in a totally different direction than American chocolate companies. They focused on using chocolate in recipes rather than as standalone bars, and their efforts have yielded some incredibly tasty results. This is just an example of their innovations, and while we tried many when putting together this box, this chocolatey, coconutty snack was our absolute favorite. It smells chocolatey and coconutty, and looks questionable. Yeah, you can tell what they look like. That is so good. These are so good. They like dissolve in your mouth. That's crazy. These are really good. These would be good with a glass of milk. This might be my favorite thing I've had so far. Okay, so up next is Coke Das White Torte. Probably saying that wrong too. You can see how it's spelled on the packaging. And she's seemed kind of broken. Well, look, I have a friend. You know about Valentine's Day, you know about Pepero Day. What if he told you there was a third chocolate-based holiday in South Korea called White Day? Before you go thinking that South Koreans are just crazy for sweets, let us explain. In most East Asian cultures, Valentine's Day is a bit different than it is in the West, as it is typically the women, not the men, who buy chocolates for their sweethearts. But in 1978, Japanese women decided that they deserved a little chocolatey love too, and created a holiday for men to get them sweets. That holiday is White Day, and it's celebrated on March 14th in countries like Japan, China, Taiwan, Vietnam, and of course South Korea. All day, South Korean women are showered with white cookies, candies, and chocolates. Since you probably weren't aware of the White Day this past March, we thought we would celebrate it now with a special white torte. Filled with a decadent white mascarpone cream filling, this treat is so delicious that you're going to have to break tradition and let both girls and guys enjoy it. I don't know how I feel about mascarpone, and I definitely am not a fan of white chocolate. So I'm not going to take it all the way out, but that's what it looks like. It's like a biscuit with chocolate running through it. That's really pretty good. Reminds me of biscotti cookies. I'm sorry I talked crap about it. That was really good. I'm excited about these. Up next are cheddar cheese kettle chips. South Koreans are totally obsessed with cheese. Now that's a trend I can get behind because I'm obsessed with cheese. Each year they spend over $500 million on cheese imports, making their cheese market the third fastest growing in the world. But their cheesy obsession isn't just a number. It's melted right into South Korean culture. In Seoul, it's fashionable to wear a t-shirt or sweater that just says the word cheese. I can get behind that too. Cafes serve slices of cheesecake that are made to look like wedges of cheese, holes and all. And while South Koreans enjoy a slice of cheesy pizza just as much as Italians, theirs can feature snails, fig, sweet potato, and calamari, sometimes all together. I cannot get behind that. To top it all off, there's a popular cheese theme park where you can go on cheese-inspired rides and make your own cheese on site. I think I want to go to South Korea, just go to the cheese theme park. Mom, if you're watching this, let's go. You like cheese too. We had to give you a taste of South Korea's obsession, and that's where these cheddar cheese chips come in. Once you taste them, we think you'll be just as obsessed. So feel free to do as the Koreans do. Crunch them, share them, and take photos with them. Just don't say cheese. If you pose for a photo in Korea, they say kimchi. They look like, you guessed it, potato chips. They smell like cheddar potato chips. Mm-mm-mm. Want to hear that crunch again? He's a good cruncher. He likes them too. Alright, so up next are Crown Blueberry Vic Pies. Chocolate covered cookie with blueberry jam filling. Damn. There's some good stuff in this box. Here's what the packaging looks like. With a name short for victory, this cookie will make you a champion. Okay, fine. We can't exactly promise that. And to be quite honest, the real victory isn't in the name of this crumbly chocolate-covered cookie anyway. It's in the yummy blueberry jam. The little blue fruit has truly a triumphant success story in South Korea. A decade ago, hardly any South Koreans ate blueberries. But when the international media dubbed them a superfood, demand in the country exploded. The market for frozen blueberries increased 20-fold in just 5 years, and fresh ones began being imported all the way from Chile and Oregon. Today, South Korean farmers grow their own. There are now 7 varieties unique to the country. With all this blueberry buzz, the cookie manufacturer Crown capitalized on the trend by making this delicious blueberry jam-filled Vic pie. So while we can't guarantee that this fruity, chocolate-coated cookie will bring you a personal victory, we can guarantee you'll get a sweet taste of triumph, the blueberries. I'm down for blueberry anything. So I thought the whole cookie was going to be chocolate-coated, but it's not. Just the back. Alright, so the second to last thing we're tasting today is Chocoheim, which is a chocolate and hazelnut cream-filled wafer. And here's what they look like. If you were with us the last time we went to South Korea, you might remember this hazelnut cream-filled wafer. It was voted one of the favorites in that box. It's easy to see why, as it's crispy, creamy, and totally dreamy. It's so close to perfect that we took on the impossible challenge of finding something even just a little wrong with it. At first we thought it might be there was too much vanilla wafer and not enough chocolatey hazelnut cream. But we gave it another taste and boy were we wrong. There's just enough of the crunchy wafer to house the ooey gooey goodness on the inside. So then we thought, is there something off about this nutty chocolate filling? Nope. Another bite proved that it's perfectly soft and sweet. In the end, we just sat back and enjoyed these deliciously crunchy, creamy wafers. It was only when we ate the last bite that we realized their one flaw. Not enough of them. I have high hopes for this then. Oh, weird, they're connected. Well, here's what it looks like. I don't know if you're supposed to break these apart or what, but I'm not going to. Oh man. Those are amazing. Those are really, really good. If you don't like hazelnut, like an oddball like my mom, you probably won't like that, but I think it's delicious. Also, can we talk about this little face right here? Is he not the cutest thing ever? I love this boy. The last thing I am skeptical about, it is called Hot Gangjun Chicken Snack. Sweet and spicy fried chicken flavored corn puff, and it does contain meat. I'm not sure, maybe they'll explain it when we go through it, how it contains meat. It looks like little puff balls, and it says that this is hot, so we'll see. But here's what the packaging looks like. Quick, what do Kentucky and Korea have in common? If you're stumped, look at this snack that's flavored with real chicken and tastes exactly like fried chicken. Yep, the commonality is crispy fried chicken. The crossover might seem bizarre, but it's rooted in history. Prior to the Korean War, it was customary to steam chicken in Korea. But when U.S. troops introduced the country to the deep-fried variety, it became an overnight sensation. Even today, American-style fried chicken is popular. Over 165 Kentucky Fried Chicken branches call South Korea home. Still, that's nothing compared to the 50,000 South Korean fried chicken restaurants that serve up the local kind called, here you go, I'm not even going to attempt, something chicken. This Korean-style chicken is twice fried, meaning less grease and more crunch, and then tossed in one of many delicious sauces, creating dishes like super spicy, this kind of chicken, and sweet and spicy, whatever this word is. The corn puffs in your box are inspired by the latter, and they've got both the sweet spiciness and the iconic crunch of the real thing. Go ahead and dig in, but be warned, these puffs are flavored with real chicken, and after you try them, KFC will have a whole new meaning. I have a thing for meat-flavored chips and such. The only thing meat-flavored that's not even really meat-flavored that I enjoy is like chicken and a biscuit. And I have a feeling these are not like chicken and a biscuit. Smell like corn puffs. Oh no, they're not like... How come I have a weird shaped one? Why does the weird shaped one keep coming out? I'm very skeptical about this, not gonna lie. Most of the shapes look like this. The first one I pulled out was like this long skinny thing, and I'm not eating that. I'm scared. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa. That's spicy. Okay, first things first. They have a kick. Not a terrible kick, but a kick nonetheless. Second thing. They have like a sweet flavoring to them, which is weird. But they don't taste like chicken to me. I don't know where they're getting chicken from. They don't taste like chicken to me. Maybe my palate is ruined from having eaten all this other junk, but they don't taste like chicken to me. And I'm not a huge fan. So, yeah. So that we're gonna end on that note with that stuff. The majority of this box was really good though. So, I mean, there's gonna be a few weird things. It's kind of the point of getting the box. But on the back of this book, it has stuff that you could have gotten in the Yum box, which what I could have gotten in the Super Yum box, I mean, it's pretty intriguing. Cola potato chips. So it's like a cola flavored potato chip. That sounds really weird to me. And they had churros, which I'm kind of sad I missed out on that. And then yogurt potato chips. Don't think I would have enjoyed that. But anyway, let's read the clue to next month's box. It says, we're off to a country where magic is real, where the fiestas are lively and the coffee's ideal. There'll be tropical candies and bacon for your hungry mouth, so you better grab your sunblock because we're headed south. I'm gonna go ahead and guess Mexico. That's my guess. And if it is, that's pretty darn cool to me. If it's not Mexico, it's probably obviously some other South American country. So I'm excited about next month's box. Hopefully they won't lose it. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, give me a big old thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so and hit that subscribe button down below. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!